After more than a decade of park days, hotel stays, and a few bad dining decisions, we figured out what really works at Disney World. So in this video, we're sharing the 13 things we'll never do again and what to do instead to help you save time, money, and stay one step ahead of everyone else in the parks. Up next. Welcome aboard. I'm Don B from Eat Sleep Disney. And while it probably seems obvious that when going to Disney World you should dress for comfort instead of style, it's probably one of the most common mistakes we see, and yes, we've been guilty of this too. You'll see people in brand new shoes, heavy cotton shirts, or clothes that might look great in the mirror, but feel awful after an hour in the Florida heat. Here's the truth. Disney World isn't a casual stroll. It's a 10-mile-a-day workout. So skip the fashion show and pack like you're preparing for a marathon. We always recommend you wear light, breathable clothes, pack a hat and sunglasses, and wear comfortable, broken-in footwear. If you're visiting in winter, layer up. Mornings can be chilly, but by lunchtime, you'll probably be sweating again. Or you might need that extra layer, or better yet, a spirit jersey for those nighttime shows. Believe us, we've learned the hard way with sore feet and those last-minute runs to the nearby souvenir shop to purchase an extra layer. So when heading to Disney World, check the weather and make sure to pack for comfort and flexibility to be prepared to conquer the parks. Here's one of the fastest ways to lose half your day: following everyone else. At park opening, you'll see a river of people heading in the same direction, usually toward whatever ride's newest or closest to the gate. But here's a pro move: go the opposite way. Crowds move like a wave, and if you swim against it, you'll find shorter lines, emptier walkways, and way less stress. For example, at Magic Kingdom, skip the Seven Dwarfs rush at Rope Drop and head to other attractions your family doesn't want to miss, maybe Space Mountain or Peter Pan's Flight, and you'll probably get in a few rides and be in perfect position for when the rest of the park opens. So don't follow the herd. You'll see more, wait less, and your day will flow way smoother. You can plan the perfect itinerary and still have a rough day if you forget the basics. We've seen it too many times. People roasting the sun without sunscreen, cell phones dying halfway through the day, and kids melting down because nobody packed snacks. That's why you need to bring a day bag packed with essentials. Our go-to park bag always includes sunscreen, a poncho or umbrella, hand sanitizer, a portable charger, and chapstick. Add a refillable water bottle, which we'll touch on later in this video, and pack some snacks. And you're ready for anything Florida throws your way. Yes, Disney lets you bring in food into the park as well as drinks, just no alcohol or any food in glass containers. So pack smart and your future self will thank you. And if you want the full list of what we carry into every park every single time we visit, check out our Disney Day Bag video right here on YouTube, which we link to down in the description. Admittedly, it took us a few years to figure this one out. When you're spending this much money to go to Disney World, it's easy to think you need to be in the parks from open to close every single day. But here's the thing: Disney fatigue quickly sets in. It might take a while, but by day 3, you'll start to feel it. Your feet hurt, your patience is wearing thin, and those magical smiles start to fade. That's why we always plan at least one rest day, especially during longer trips. You can sleep in, enjoy a resort, hit the pool, grab lunch at Disney Springs. And who knows, those slow moments might actually be some of the best memories that happen. A break isn't wasted time. It's how you make sure the rest of your trip stays magical. And remember, it doesn't have to be a break for the entire day. But whatever you do, make sure to plan some downtime during your Disney trip. Planning a Walt Disney World trip is a little bit science and a little bit art. On paper, it sounds great to have a full day planned out. You'll ride on this ride at this time. You'll eat lunch at this time. Maybe you'll do a character meet and greet, maybe even setting times of when you need to go to the bathroom. You get the idea. In reality, this isn't going to happen. Disney crowds can be unpredictable, kids have meltdowns, and wait times might be longer than you expected. So plans will change. The best way to tackle Disney is to select a few must-dos at each park. These can be attractions, shows, character meet and greets, or even dining experiences. Sit down as a family and make sure every family member gets a vote on a few of these must-dos, and then everything else during your trip is extra. By having a game plan, but not necessarily a schedule, you'll avoid stress and disappointment if you don't get to do and see everything in every park, which believe us, isn't really possible, at least all in one trip. But when you come up with a manageable must-do list, you'll have a sense of accomplishment when you check them all off and still have time to spare. Rope drop means arriving at the park before the official park opening, and it is a golden hour for low waits. You can get more done in the first couple hours if you arrive at rope drop than most people will do all day. Plus, the weather's cooler and you have more energy, especially if you had some coffee and maybe some breakfast. We know some people think, well, I'm on vacation, I like to sleep in or stay out late. But unless you're in an after-hours event, late nights rarely make up the difference. Even though I hate the mornings, when we're in Disney, we wake up early, get in line before opening, and knock out several of the big rides before most people have even had breakfast. So set that alarm, grab a coffee, and embrace rope drop. It's honestly the best time of the day. Now, if you're staying at a Disney resort, you have an added bonus: early entry. Early theme park entry is a newer Disney World hotel guest perk that allows anyone staying at a Disney resort to enter any of the 4 theme parks up to 30 minutes before the park officially opens to the rest of the guests. And if you use it right, it can be a game changer in getting more done on a busy park day. Now, what's included in early entry does differ depending on the park. And we have a complete breakdown of what early entry is and how to maximize it at all 4 theme parks: Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, and we link to that video down in the description. We get it, Walt Disney World is a theme park, and we too love the rides. But if that's all you focus on, you're missing half the magic. Some of our favorite Disney moments didn't happen on a ride. They happened listening to live music in Epcot, laughing along with the historians at the Frozen sing-along celebration in Hollywood Studios, or enjoying a character meet and greet or character dining experience. Either way, you get the picture. There's a ton to do outside the rides. There's even resort hopping, photo ops, hidden Mickey hunts, and free activities like campfires and movies under the stars at certain resorts. So yes, plan for your favorite rides, but leave space for the stuff that makes Disney special. The little things are what turn a good trip into a great one. We're not saying you have to plan every detail of your trip 6 months out, but the honest to God truth, Disney rewards people who prepare. Dining reservations, lightning lane selections, and the most desirable hotels fill up fast. If you wait too long, you might be stuck with the leftovers, both in price and availability. We recommend you book your Disney World vacation 6 to 12 months out, at least reserving your hotel and beginning to look at ticket options. By starting early, you can set alerts and start making lists of your priorities. It'll save you stress and give you way more control over your trip. Don't worry about the price. If a better deal does come up, Disney usually lets you switch to the better offer, but you need to stay on top of things. But planning your Disney World trip shouldn't be stressful. It actually should be fun. And there's one thing most first-timers don't realize. You can get free Disney travel planning advice. This surprises a lot of people, but the planning help you get from an authorized Disney vacation planner is totally free. These travel advisors are paid by Disney, not by you, so you get their expert help without extra costs. And who knows, sometimes they might have better deals and promotions that fit your budget and might actually save you money over the advertised prices you see on Disney's website. Now, Heidi and I are not travel advisors. That's why we partner with Mouse Fan Travel. They are the official travel partner of Eat Sleep Disney. They book all our Disney trips for us, and they'll help you find the best deals, resorts, and promotions by using our exclusive link down in the description. We've all been there. It's hot, you're tired, and you just grab the first restaurant you see. But some of the worst meals at Disney happen that way. Instead, take 5 extra minutes and look up what's nearby using the My Disney Experience app. Often you'll find better food, shorter lines, and unique spots you otherwise miss. For example, at Magic Kingdom, skip Cosmic Rays and head to the Columbia Harbor House. Or at Epcot, walk a few extra steps into a World Showcase for something amazing and authentic. Don't just settle because it's close. Great food is half the Disney magic. And for quick service, you can usually mobile order. So you can use the app to mobile order while you're heading to the restaurant. That way you don't have to wait in line to order. And if you didn't make dining reservations for the sit-down restaurants, all is not lost. You should regularly check the My Disney Experience app during your trip as last-minute reservations do pop up, and even same-day reservations become available, and some restaurants also have a virtual waiting list. But dining in the parks is just a sliver of the dining experiences at Disney World. Some of Disney's best restaurants aren't in the parks, are actually in the resorts. Keep in mind, you just don't have to eat at your resort. Places like Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary, Sanaa at Animal Kingdom Lodge, or my personal favorite, Ohana at the Polynesian, they're all worth the trip. And here's the best part. You can dine at any resort, even if you're not staying there. It's a great way to escape the park crowds and still stay in the magic. While we recommend using share rides to get from resort to resort, in theory, you could actually get free transportation to another resort if you're going from a Disney park. So take a break midday, use that free Disney transportation, head to a different resort, and enjoy a delicious lunch. While many of the rides at Disney World are one of a kind, and you want to soak it all in, avoid using flash photography on rides and attractions. Not only is this very distracting to other guests trying to enjoy themselves, but it can also ruin and take away from the experience of the animatronics, the songs, and the overall vibe of the ride. You don't want to miss out on hidden details because you're too busy on your phone. Plus, there's always a risk of dropping and losing your phone on some of the more fast-paced rides. Believe us, you know all those times you're in line and you hear that a ride is temporarily delayed? More often than not, it's because loose items have fallen on the ride track. So don't be that guy. The overall takeaway is to sit back, relax, or hold on tight and enjoy the ride. Cast members are the backbone of Walt Disney World. Whether it's custodial staff, ride attendants, servers, or anyone in between, cast members love what they do. Unfortunately, even though it may be the most magical place on earth, things can go wrong at Disney, just like they can anywhere else. And more often than not, it's out of the cast members' control. Cast members can't control if a ride breaks down due to weather or mechanical issues. There's nothing they can do if a show is canceled for unforeseen circumstances. And they definitely don't control ticket prices or the resort prices. So don't blame them for how expensive Disney is. And while cast members can add a little magic to your day, they don't have a magic wand that can magically make the crowds disappear. This is to say, be kind and courteous to all cast members. There's never a need to be rude or short with them. When problems do arise, seek out the nearest guest experience cast member and they'll be happy to help, especially if you're kind to them. Regardless of the time of year you go to Disney World, odds are it'll be hot, and the sun will be out for most of your trip. So that's why it's important to stay hydrated. But at over $5 a bottle, a family of 4 can easily spend $50 a day on bottled water alone. But here's something most first-timers don't know. You never have to pay for water in the parks. Instead, bring a refillable water bottle. There are free refill water stations all over the parks, and quick service restaurants with soda fountains will give you free cups of ice water at no charge. If you're flying in, use a grocery delivery service like Instacart or Walmart Delivery to stock up of cases of water at your hotel, which is way cheaper and super convenient than buying them at the store at your resort. Bringing a refillable water bottle to every member of your family is one of the easiest ways to save money at Disney, but that's just the beginning. There are dozens of other hidden tricks Disney insiders use to save time, money, and score extra perks. So click or tap on our Disney World Loopholes video right here on YouTube. In that video, we walk you through the insider tips that will save you hundreds of dollars, hours of waiting in line, and keep you one step ahead of everyone else in the parks, so your next Disney trip is truly unforgettable.